And welcome back to another episode of Persona 5 Royal. Once again, I've messed up and didn't record the last episode when I tried to and saved over it. Sorry guys, this is my first time doing this, so I'm still working out the kinks. But it was only one day. After school, just go and buy the books from the bookstore, then go and borrow Bubbly Hills 90210 from the DVD store, and then go back to the classroom and talk to An. Do She's So Strong, You Might Be Right, I Couldn't Just Ignore You, Let's Find It Together, and then on the phone call, Leave It to Me. And then in the evening, sign up in the underground walkway, sign up for the Ori no Baku Beef Bowl job, and then go work it in Central Street. And then in class on 5-7, the question is Fatal Woman, or the answer to the question is Fatal Woman. And then tonight, all we will be doing is studying. And then the rest of the episode, you just went to Mementos. In Mementos, the only thing I did different was get slime.
Now listen up.
What do you want to do?
So we will study
Make sure
tonight.
your clothes up.
Wow! Well then.
Hey, I saw on the forum, nice job sticking it to that stalker. My Phantom Aficionado website came in handy, didn't it? What are you talking about? It's okay, you don't have to say it. I know deep down in my heart that it was useful. Anyways, I'm in Shibuya right now. I'd love it if you could come hear me out about your future actions. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya. You gotta swing by.
What is he up to?
How have things been? You know, with the special activities. Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR. You wanna know more? Basically, there's no point to taking down bad guys if nobody's gonna know about it. That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved, while filtering out the haters. We need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right? You're not wrong, but it's nothing compared to what you guys do. I'm just supporting from the shadows. So, actually, I really want to know how you punish people. Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff you do. You can leave that part to me. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote the Phantom Thieves and weed out any negative comments. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak. I knew you'd understand. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that title's more than just for show. I've got to gotta say though, managing the Phantom Thieves' reputation is tiring work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society. It'd defeat the purpose of the site if the truth of the Phantom Thieves was buried among all that garbage. Oh, but you don't need to worry. I'll sort through all the trash. Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school. Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all. All right.
Mishimi will now give you information on targets and mementos. After making a target, have a change of heart, meet with Mishima to deepen the trust between you. He will give you more information on new targets.
I might be overworking myself, though. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I'd fall asleep on the spot if I weren't talking to you. I should head home. See you later.
It got me so mad I'm not even sleepy anymore. At this point, I might as well pull an all-nighter fighting back. Calm down. Don't worry, I'm cool. Staying up after an all-nighter gives me this natural high, you know? Anyways, I'm gonna work my butt off. Just watch me. Well, duty calls. I better get out of the battle of the set out for battle. The battle of the fan site. Time for a wild night of modding and banning.
Hey!
Your midterms are coming up, aren't they? Better make sure you study. What about that diner in Shibuya that Mishima told you about? Could it be a good place for studying, right? You have permission to go out at night, so no time like the present.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today. You want to check out the TV? We will check out the TV. Relaxation set. Bionutrient set. Mega fertilizer. Green energy.
Hey, hey!
Screw it, we'll get the bionutrient set.
Well then.
Alright, time to go to Shibuya because it's Sunday. Sunday means drinking your juice.
What do you want? Man.
You really need to get pumped up and tell yourself it's for your health. Nice chugging, that's how you do it.
Nice.
Good job, I was watching you try so hard. Got points for the goods. Okay, now that you're healthy, let's go somewhere else. And from here, we'll go to Central Street, and we will go work at the diner again. And it is important to remember the orders today.
Oh.
Let's get to work.
What did you say?
Hey look, there's a ton of customers coming in all of a sudden. You're going to be bombarded with orders at this rate. Make sure you memorize them all. One medium. One medium. One medium. One large.
Yes.
Alright, stay calm and remember the orders. What did the first person order we had? A medium Hogrob robe. You're right. Next, a medium natto bowl.
Hey.
Then we have a medium curry bowl.
Nice.
And then one large natto bowl.
Well,
Yeah, you're right. That was the order. Alright, let's serve.
You.
You appear to have a difficult time there. Can't you ask your manager to hire more people? You are extremely busy. Employees being overworked is becoming a real problem in the workplace. That's concerning. I should remember this.
Well then, I'll see you again.
I'll leave my payment here. Thank you for the food.
hey.
Wasn't that the politician who gives speeches in front of the station? He was worried about employees in the workplace, huh? Well, I think he knows who you are now. We should go to the station square again sometime soon.
My.
Whoa, good work. It seems there were a lot of customers today, but you handled it well on your own. We were as crowded today as we usually get on Yakinaku Day. I wonder if there was some event happening
Thanks in
nearby.
advance.
I paid a little extra today. Good work. Keep it up. Woo!
Man.
You were amazing today, dealing with so many orders. I'm sure it was rough, but I think you handled it all quite proficiently. Whew. Well, I guess we should go home soon.
What?
Whoa, what's up with the goggles? You going snowboarding or something? I hear the cedars blooming later than usual, climate change and what have you. Gah, pollen allergies suck. I couldn't go to the mountains even if I wanted to. My eyes and nose would gush like rivers. That sounds awful.
Seems pretty rough.
That's right, the news said pollen season was starting later than usual this year. Looks like the pollen problems have only just begun. People are about to have some itchy eyes. This might affect mementos the same way weather does.
Morning.
You have allergies?
Allergies? Oh, maybe. I do feel kinda dazed and everything feels weird. But, actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me. I hope not.
Stranger danger.
Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace. At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know? So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Hey, don't you think the atmosphere at school's kind of different now? You mean with there being no Kamoshido? Yeah, nobody ever talked about him out in the open like this before. That's true. I wish someone'd just thank us for it or something. Either way, everything has worked out for the best. After all, Kamoshida's actually being punished for his crimes. That's victory enough for me. I agree. I wonder what's gonna happen to him now. I mean, he's a famous criminal at this point, right? He's gonna have to deal with people hating him forever. That might be true, but I don't have any sympathy for him. He got what he deserved. For sure. For sure. Hey, I have some news for you. I saw it on the fan site, but I've heard about it at school too. Anyways, there's a guy at school whose bullying has gone too far. I went to help the victim, but that's impossible for me. But I bet the Phantom Thieves could do something about it. I mean, you already changed the heart of that stalker, so this should be a breeze, right? Piece of cake. You're amazing. The bully is a brown-haired guy frequently seen standing out front of the school entrance. And from what I can tell, his name is Dasaku Takanashi. I know you can handle this. Oh, you got some new information on a new target. I know this is a small case, but we have a name. We should be able to consider him a target.
Yep.
We've got information for Mishima. Let's head to the hideout. If we're all here, you want to go to Mementos, right? What are you talking about? Don't we have to study for exams?
Let's go!
Don't worry about that stuff. Let's ignore the details and just go charging in head first. That's easy for you to say, but we don't even have a target.
Let's go.
There's actually not a problem anymore. Some intel has come in from Mishima.
All right.
Oh, perfect timing. Let's just go in right now then. You really do anything to avoid studying, huh? Confirming Mementos request. Check your information on a target by selecting View Request at the hideout or by pressing triangle to view request in the main menu. Once the information has been confirmed, you can begin by selecting Explore Mementos. Mementos can be explored even without a target, but time will pass as it would in a palace infiltration. Exercise caution when nearing a time limit. So we will view the request.
Well then.
Alright, do you guys remember the most important steps the Phantom Thieves need to take before they can steal someone's heart?
What?
Come on, just tell us. Oh, do you mean the calling card? But wait a second, did we send one the last time? The treasure materialized when we changed the target's subconscious without a calling card. That's the rule when dealing with a palace. But in Mementos, it seems like we can just go for the target immediately.
What?
Wait, what? We don't need a calling card or nothing? Something else already exists that fulfills that role. Fortunately for us, Mishima put a comment up in the forum saying the Phantom Thieves are coming. For a small target, that's enough of a calling card. That alone will put some fear in them for a while. Even that Nakahara must have seen Mishima's comment about him on the fan site, and that's why the Nav picked up on him.
Huh?
Can we really leave something that important to someone else? The desires of the Mementos shadows are nothing compared to those of the palace rulers. Still, we need to unanimously agree on our target. No ignoring the rules, even for smaller ones. Anyways, let's get to discussing the intel we've gathered. This intel is on an arrogant brown-haired bully. He's a student at Shujin Academy. Things have gone a little too far for just bullying, though. He's abusing and blackmailing kids.
I'm gonna make him pay.
He's the perfect target. Come on, let's take him down. Are you sure you aren't just excited to go to Mementos? Then again, we can't really have a guy like that be. We should go. No objections, right? We're good to go. If you're okay with it, that's a unanimous decision. Okay, all that's left now is to take down the target in Mementos. Guess I'll go study at home. Alright. And today, we will go to the clinic and talk to the good doctor. First, we want to make sure we have a death. We have a death. Alright.
Allergies are so annoying.
How are your allergies? I have a good medicine for them. Just one dose should take care of them in theory. So, what are you here for today? Let's do a clinical trial. I refined the medicine from the other day a bit. Could you come to the back? So what are you going to do? Want to hang out with Takemi?
Please head to the exam room.
I'm gonna start setting up then. Head into the examination room. Here you go. The effect should be instant this time. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning and my nose is itchy.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. The inhibitor effect is just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. You're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold tight. Once I compile all the data, we can move on.
Hello?
Hello, Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicines. How can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is tied to Kemi. Ah. Awfully rude just hanging up on a lady like that. This choice does not matter. What was that? Was that an emergency?
Oh.
Oh, don't worry about it. An ambulance driver was looking for a transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full, but to think they'd accidentally call a general practitioner must have been a new paramedic. He seemed to at least know my name, though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They call me the Plague due to a grave medical error I made. Medical error? This one doesn't matter either. This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in the city. I was never actually convicted of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical history. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? Okay, number 1, I don't mind. You seriously are one strange kid. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. It feels like my bond with Takemi is growing even deeper. Sterilization adds more healing items to the clinic.
All right.
Your Death Confidant has increased to rank 3. You will now earn more experience from Arcana Burst when fusing Persona of the Death Arcana. Takami will now sell you sterilization medicine.
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. Huh? 1 order of teriyaki chicken. You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again soon if you're still alive. I feel like cooperating in that shady clinical trial has increased my guts.
Take care.
Okay, take care. Hey, my little guinea pig, I have to talk to you about something. You haven't told anyone about my drugs hat, right? Of course not. Okay, I mean, part of the deal is that you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I'll believe you for now. Feels like I've been getting a lot more patients asking for drugs lately, wondering where they keep hearing about me. It's been really bugging me. But that's all I wanted to ask, I guess. Okay, see you soon.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
Come to think of it, that guy who approached you in the beef bowl shop was a politician, right? He apparently gives speeches at Shibuya Station, but you can't judge a book by its cover.
Yo.
Another box came for you.
hey.
What did you get? Mega fertilizer. Garden energy.
Oh,
Must be your order off the TV. Alright. Are you available? The manager. No, we will not work tonight. Exams are such a downer. I'm already bummed about tests coming up. I'm in trouble for anything that's not English. I haven't been studying at all. Oh, maybe we can make some progress if we keep an eye on each other. Want to study together? So what's it going to be? Are you going to study with Lady An? Yeah! You're a big help! Then let's meet at the diner in Shibuya. That long sentence is tough. Try to think about what the underlined section means. Are you starting to understand how to dissect these problems? I think so. I'm so jealous you get a one-on-one study session with Lady An. It seems like you're making more progress than usual, too.
That's not it.
I'm actually not so good at this because of my time abroad. Anyways, time to study. Here we go. Do you think you could help me with math next?
Let's get back.
I'm so tired. Let's start here. Let's stop here.
It looks like you're attending school seriously. You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together. You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click. I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Ahem.
Exams start tomorrow. Are you all ready?
Well,
Now
shall
then,
we
picking
begin?
up from last time, the end of the Heian period marks the rise of the samurai, which I'm sure you've all been waiting for. As described in The Tale of the Heike, it was a time when all that was great would fall from grace. It wasn't unusual for the heroes of yesterday to be struck down as rebels of the present day. By the way, sympathizing with the losers or the weak is called magistrate's patronage. That term came from Mimamoto no Yoshitsu's position, and it also became a way of referring to him as well. Alright.
Do you know the answer?
You know the time period Yoshitsune was active in, don't you? That was the Heian period.
This is it. Correct.
That's right. He supported his brother Yoritomo during the Heian period, but despite his contributions in defeating the Tiara, he was driven out by his brother and ultimately executed. However, in the centuries that followed, Yoshitsu became more popular as a tragic hero. Wow, really? Seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice go.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Oh, gee, thanks, guys. Rather than siding with the one who has overwhelming power, people prefer the underdog opposing them. It's sort of like rooting for a minor league baseball team instead of an all-star major league one.
Yep.
I can understand that. It's like if I don't root for them, then who will?
What are your thoughts?
If you're confident in your exams, you could always liven the day up and head to Mementos. It'd be nice if we could get some info on a target before we went in, though.
Hey!
Hey, your phone was buzzing. Be sure to check it, okay? What you up? What are you doing right now? I'm still hanging out in the hallway. Let me know if something comes up. No, I don't want to hang out with Ryuji. Strengthening my heart. Hey, I came up with a method of strengthening my heart, but it's kind of hard to do by myself. Well, will you train with me? I feel I can become closer with An thanks to the lover's persona, Pixie. I feel like my bond with An will grow stronger soon. So what do you think? Will you spend some time with Lady An? Let's train with her. Thanks. Well, we'll be going to Inosakura Park. It's really big. Well, let's meet up in Shibuya and head over together.
All right.
You now have information on a new hangout spot. You can also invite people who may like it there to hang out with you. There are a number of hangout spots in the city, such as shops, event venues, landmarks, and so on. Confidants will each have their own favorite hangout spot. If you go there with them, your bond will grow even deeper than it normally would. You can learn about hangout spots by having confidants invite you there or by reading about them in books. Try to find as many as you can. Man, big open places like this are great. I think my training's going to go super good today. So remember how I said before that I want to strengthen my heart? Well, I came up with a way to do it. You're amazing. Giggle, I got this. I think having a strong heart means you don't let anything get under your skin. So basically I want you to say stuff to me and I'll try not to get fazed by it. I don't get it. We've already started. I won't let that hesitation shake me. I guess I should say something to An. Come on, hit me with your best shot. You're unique. Yeah, and? Can we stop yet? What else? Can we stop yet? You're giving up? That means I win. Wait, is this how the game is supposed to go? Oh well, on to round 2.
Yes!
Bring it on. You're a genius. You know, I kind of feel like this won't help make our personas stronger. You're right. Huh, something's not right.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I just got an email from my agency. The next shoot is really far. Wait, what's this at the end? It's a notice saying to pay extra attention to the time and place they tell you. Apparently some models haven't been showing up at all lately. Then when asked why they didn't come, the models all say they heard there was a change in schedule. Sounds like like shoots have been real hectic with all the scramblings they've had to do for substitutes. Has that happened to you? No, I haven't missed a single shoot so far. It probably really confuses the staff to see a sub showing up too. Hopefully it doesn't happen to me. Though, actually, my first modeling gig was as a sub. That was back when I was still in Finland. My parents didn't have enough models for their event. Oh, haven't I told you? My parents are both fashion designers who put on some seriously extravagant shows. They jump from country to country, so I only really see them for half of the year, maybe less than days. That freedom sounds nice. Yeah, I guess I can afford to be pretty relaxed these days. Plus, it would probably be tough being a phantom thief with my parents around, don't you think? It was rough when I was little, though. It was just me and our live-in caretaker. I didn't really have any friends. Wow, that got dark fast. Ahaha.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm modeling, it almost feels like I'm connecting with my parents somehow. It's a nice hobby to have, but I don't think I'd want to make a living out of it. After all, that's when Kamoshida first spotted me, and that's how our class started those rumors. Besides, the Phantom Thieves are more important to me right now. Nobody can be my substitute there. That's why I need to get stronger. I sense a heightened motivation from An. Follow-up. Chance to perform a follow-up attack if Joker's attacks does not down the enemy.
All right.
Oh
When I was little, I used to watch this anime where the main villain was this female thief. She'd lose to the hero every time, but I always thought she was cool. She wasn't really a good person per se, but she was beautiful, strong, sincere, and even sexy. She'd always said whatever she wanted, did whatever she wanted. She knew what justice was for her. I wanted to grow up to be just like her someday. I hope I'm getting closer now, if only just a little bit.
Bye!
Well, see you later. Hey, it's me. Thanks for coming with me today. So after we met up, I tried doing some runaway walks on the way home, like how a cool, sexy woman would walk. Then some girl who was watching me nearby started to copy me and runaway walked with me. She had to have seen me, right? Do you think she thought I was cool? Could be. Giggle, it's almost enough to make me blush, kind of. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for her. She has no idea that the real me is a human disaster. I guess I still got a long way to go, but I'm not giving up yet. I made a decision that I'm going to get stronger, so I need to overcome any obstacles. Thanks for hearing me out. Okay, bye.
Ah, you're back.
Hey, hey!
You gonna do a crossword? Yes. What are the May Blues? In Japan, the May Blues are named as such due to the change of seasons and the number of people who fall ill after the long holiday at April's end. Similar terms are used across the world. Students in the USA get the September Blues after summer vacation, while in UK has the January Blues to contend with.
All right.
I see.
Oh wow, even I couldn't figure that one out.
Nice.
Maybe you got a bit smarter after solving those crossword puzzles. Exams soon. Exams are coming up soon. You're not getting a jump on studying without me, right? Right? If you're gonna do it, you wanna do it together? I'm in serious trouble. So what are you gonna do? So what is it gonna be? Do you want to study with Ryuji? Yeah, we'll study with Ryuji. That's a huge help. I'll be waiting at the diner in Shibuya.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get the hang of this, so I guess that's what I do with this one too. Wait, that's no good. Damn it, what I'd mess up on. Try starting over. Good advice. It's important to revisit and review where things went wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, here, if I just fix this. Whoa, problem solved. You're freaking amazing, dude. I'm gonna go grab a refill. Solving that question's got me real pumped up.
Wanna head back?
Guess we should go home. I can't believe this. A school assembly during exam week. The hell are they thinking? It's the day after tomorrow, right? I wonder if it's gonna be about Mr. Kamoshida again. Ugh, I can't believe the school is messing with our schedules like this. I don't care what it's about. It's gonna have nothing to do with us students. I wish they'd stop dragging us into their mess.
Rough.
A mandatory assembly during exam week? Huh. Sounds rough for all of you.
Well, shall we begin?
Now then, let the first day of exams begin. Which historical figure inspired the idiom of favoring the magistrate? That's one. Wish Shatoon.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right.
Hmm.
That's an essay question. This looks tough, but let's calm down and think it through. Provided the reason why Minato no Yishitun is reviewed as a hero. Had a brother, right? I think his name was Yorimoto. Yeah, that's the one. Yishitun worked under Yorimoto. He did a lot for his brother, but they ended up coming into conflict. And in the end, when they had to oppose each other, yeah, committed suicide after being exiled by his brother. But even though he lost, the one who went down in history as a hero, that's probably because people tend to sympathize less with figures in power and sympathize more with the weak. Yeah, not just any weak person though. People love rooting for an underdog who stands up for the powerful oppressors. So the reason is treated as a hero is because he stood up against the powerful.
Yep.
You finished in time.
Ahem.
Time is up. Put down the pencils and put your hands under your desks.
Let's get started.
Today is the second day of exams. You may begin. What brain function is responsible for the phenomenon of seeing an illusion in this figure? Oh. It would be the cognition.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? Both.
Ooh, we can
Sounds
do
about
this.
right.
Okay, class, let's
Does
get
everyone have a
started.
test? Then you may begin. Name the book that defined malfactor as the chief factor in the progress of the human race. That was the Devil's Dictionary.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. Which character's archetype refers to as a mysterious and seductive woman, typically with an ulterior motive? Fatale.
Ooh, we can do
Sounds about
this.
right. Oh. A school-wide assembly at this time of year, really? Think we can bring our flashcards in? Kamoshida is just one of the many things wrong with this school. I've got to hurry home and study. That Kamoshida is still causing us trouble, even when he's gone.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to ignore. We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist. The floor is yours, Doctor.
Isn't he hot?
It's nice to meet you all.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
My name is...
Huh?
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable. Any assistance you need, I'll be... Oh. I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems.
Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yo. You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right? And that must make you.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida. It must have been especially tough for you after having just transferred here. You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Huh?
How's that surprising?
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected. Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks. All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had. So, how about it?
Hey, don't fall for that.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida. It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot. Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience. Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Mental training. If I make good use of this, it may aid in our Phantom Thieves activities too.
There's also snacks.
All right, enough with the snacks. So, which way are you leaning?
No harm in a little chat.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
Yeah.
Really? Then, I guess it's a deal. I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
Well, we should get going.
Okay, I'll see you later. Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration. Now that we have a deal, I promise I'll do my best to help you.
I've made a deal with Maruki.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish such grandiose heists. One would need a heart of steel, unaffected by outside influences, and prepared to act without hesitating. There has to be someone who helped strengthen your mental state. Sound like somebody you know? Give me a name.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right. What's the holdup, dude?
Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Okay, quiet down.
Alright, settle down. I have an addendum to the earlier assembly regarding the counseling you've all been offered. The counselor will be available to you starting after school today in the nurse's office. Dr. Maruki will only be posted here through November, so be sure to speak with him soon if you feel the need. For the majority of you, it's your choice whether or not you see him, but there are a few students I'll speak with later. The school's decided visits to Dr. Maruki will be mandatory for those individuals. Yo, you guys gonna go for it? What, the counseling? It kinda sounds like we're being forced to. I told Maruki I'd do it, but I don't know if I'm really that into the ideal, you know? Let's do it. Yeah. But probably better not to draw more attention to ourselves anyways. I think I'm going to try going today. Counseling, eh? Lady An's right. Make sure you visit him so you don't draw any attention to yourself, okay? Don't tell me what to do, Morgana.
Yes. Welcome.
Welcome. Are you here for a counseling session? Yeah. Is now a bad time? Not at all. It's always a good time, so long as I'm not already listening to a student. I'm so glad you're here. Would you care for a snack?
Well, shall we begin?
Shall we get started? Oh, but first, just relax, alright? I'm only here to listen to whatever you wish to talk about.
Yes.
Sure. Although I really only have one thing on my mind right now anyway. Yes, I'd say that makes perfect sense, but don't force yourself into talking with me. You could even just grab some snacks and be on your way if you wanted. No, it's alright. I know I need to talk to someone about this anyway. That is, if you're willing to listen to the super long story. I absolutely am. Take all the time you need. I see. That's such a horrible thing to do to someone. Yes, that's why I wanted to get even with him for Shiho. And at first I thought Kamoshida out to face the same fate Shiho was going to put herself through, but later I realized that wasn't right. If he did take his own life, it wouldn't undo Shiho's suffering. In fact, it'd just give him the easy way out.
Right.
Is that so? You know, you are quite the wise, level-headed young woman, Takamaki-san. Huh? I think you've got the wrong... Nope, in fact, I think you're wiser than I was at your age. I wasn't anywhere near as mature as you are now. It's not like I did anything special, though. If I hadn't gone through my own share of hell, I don't think I'd be so mature either. I see, so what's on your mind now? Right now? I'm just hoping Shiho will get better quickly. We both suffered a lot, but I just want to get back to laughing and having fun together like we used to. At this point, I don't give a rat's ass about Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Now that there's a healthy outlook. You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your chin up and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but...
Quite.
Chuckle, I definitely agree with you there, but it's impossible to wipe everything tragic from history.
Yeah.
If only, right? Everyone would be so much happier if we could actually do that. Oh, it seems I lost track of the time. We should wrap things up here for today. Thank you so much for coming to see me. Oh no, thank you. I feel a ton better now that that's all off my chest.
Be careful, okay?
Ha, good to hear it. You deserve it. Feel free to stop by again anytime.
Okay, I'm
Will
gonna get
do.
going.
See you around. Well, I went in for counseling. You're going soon too, right? How'd it go? Well, it's honestly wasn't as rough as I was expecting. I think you should just go and give it a shot. Dr. Maruki's easier to talk to than you'd think. Okay, see you tomorrow. Didn't you have a counseling appointment? That's in the nurse's office in the practice building, right? I'll just pass the time in the area until you're done.
How are you?
Oh, hello. Are you here for a session as well? You too, huh?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. Dr. Maruki is a wonderful counselor. I've already been seeing him for a while before he ever came to Shinju.
Huh?
Oh, I didn't know you two were acquainted. Don't go overselling me too hard though, Yoshizawa-san. I'm really nothing special. Well, I need to get going. Please excuse me.
All right then.
What say we get started?
Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We made a deal. Aha. Well, I try to make sure it's worth the trouble.
I see.
I see. Thank you. I think I've gotten a good grasp of the situation you're in. Well, full disclosure, the school gave me a brief rundown of the circumstances surrounding your transfer here. It's in the past. Did you have to force yourself to accept everything that happened? No, that doesn't seem to be it.
So,
now that you've told me more about yourself, I think I've realized something. It seems like you've largely been able to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I should note that's really truly impressive. Even more adults can't reliably manage that. How to put it, you know how everyone has an internal reality, some conceptions of themselves they're striving for?
For example?
Like wanting to be a model student or wanting to be loved or relied on, that kind of thing. But that actual idealized reality and the one in actuality are often far apart. That gap is responsible for a lot of people's pain. Not everyone can ace their exams, and not everyone can be the heroes they wish they could be. You've already been through so much. That kind of suffering is usually enough to twist people into dark places. But you're standing up up to it, and confronting a tough, painful reality. To me, that's incredibly admirable. Then again, maybe that's a little weird for you to hear from a guy who you just met, huh? But it sounds right. Not even any deflection, self-deprecation. You really are strong.
I'm sorry.
Well, let's see. Sorry, this went on longer than I expected. Somehow the conversation just took on its own, I guess.
Say.
Hey, I've actually got one last request. Do you mind?
You know,
I've actually doing certain research along with the duties of a counselor. It's not quite like counseling, more like a type of psychological treatment. Basically, it's a project to learn more about people's metaphorical hearts. What do they think, how they feel.
How about it?
If I get far enough with that, I think it should be able to help a lot of people. I'll need more details.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Well, I guess my point is, I'd like to ask you to help with that research. All you have to do is listen to my theories and then tell me if they spark any ideas of your realization on your idea. Please, any time's good for you. I can. Got plenty of snacks too. You can have them. They're yours. Well, okay. Really? Yes, you're a lifesaver.
Well,
let's see. I know. Maybe I can teach you some tips for mental training. I happen to know a lot on the subject. I'm sure I can cook up a special regiment for you. If you're dedicated enough, I'm sure you can draw out your full potential.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess that's our second deal. When Joker is infected with an ailment, he may recover immediately.
Alright. I know.
Alright, wouldn't it be okay if we traded contact information? I'll contact you when I've